size though, because this would definitely give me a yeast infection.
I hate going to the gym and I can't stand being set up.
It feels like I just had a one-night stand and I'm like, where's his bed sheet? Oh,
Big yikes.
Take two. I would prefer putting hand sanitizer on my hands when I leave after using the bathroom.
Okay.
Than washing my hands sometimes because I just everybody just wait. Just wait.
No. I have something to say about it when you're done.
Because I don't like the feeling of my hands being wet and sticky. And I know that they're actually more susceptible to germs if you don't dry them properly. And I just don't like the feeling of clammy, cold, kind of wet hand. If I'm at home, I don't care. But if I'm in a public place like an airport, I do.
Yeah.
And if the bathroom doesn't, if I'm not fucking with the drying or the soap, I will, or there's a long line, I will literally be like, nah. And I carry around like Clorox wipes with me and like various different things and hand sanitizer.
I hope
so
you're
I don't
getting
like
my
washing my
reactions.
hands. Yes.
So maybe this will help you. Maybe this will help you not be disgusting.
Class up the pod, Carmen.
So what I do is I wash my hands and I sanitize after.
Okay, whatever. Run for president already. Like, fine.
And I fucking should. But just so you know, the alcohol in the hand sanitizer helps your hands dry faster. So
okay,
so
that tracks.
So I'm just saying, do both, Brittany, and
I don't
do
want
better.
it. The thing is, when I get out of the first off, okay, if I have minimal contact with the toilet. Like minimal.
It's
What if I don't
everything.
even need to lift the lid? I just wipe myself and there's toilet paper in between
There's
my
so
hands.
many contact areas. There's like the stall that you pushed open. There's the lock on the stall. There's the fucking
What
sink.
if the stall?
The sink is the nastiest if you think about it because it's the first thing you touch when you walk out.
Hence why I don't care to wash my hands in like airport bathrooms because the sink is and sometimes there's too many people and it just kind of overwhelms me. So I'm like, Mungo, no. And I'm like, I'm just gonna like put a wipe on my hands. I
like
wash my hands, everybody. Don't cancel me. I'm just saying, I caused COVID.
I'm just never shaking your hand again. We could still be friends. I'm not gonna touch you. That's fine.
I just don't like it. And I don't like my hands feeling wet and clammy.
Look, she's coughing, guys. I wonder why.
I haven't washed my hands in 3 years.
Oh God,
I don't know why I'm coughing.
disgusting.
Another thing about aging that you were bringing up earlier that I know why I'm about to break this toilet seat is I definitely gained like 15 pounds.
Yeah.
YOLO.
Okay.
And this will happen to you, Blondel, in your 30s, whether you like it or not.
So there's actually fun facts. It's a myth that your metabolism slows down as much as people think it does. That doesn't happen till you're like in your 60s. So what's actually happening is that you're getting older and you're getting busier. So when you're younger, you have more time to like go to the gym. I remember when I was younger, I used to go to the gym all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You would walk to more places, but now like you're busy. So you're not prioritizing fitness or eating well or whatever. So it doesn't slow down as much as people think it does. Not trying to make you feel a certain kind of way about yourself.
I already feel that way. And I worked through it because I went to the doctor. And this is proof. Here's proof that weight is such a sensitive topic for not only people, but specifically women.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because in American society, that's right, people. It took 40 minutes, but we're finally getting to the good content. No, I'm kidding. In American society, I think beauty standards in women, beauty and weight have always been too heavily correlated when it comes to American beauty standards for women.
Well, it's not just American because if you go to like Europe and Asia, we're fat. And I mean,
I know. Yeah,
like
we're unhealthy.
I am like an XL in China or like an XXL.
I know.
I'm like a US medium.
But also doesn't help that we have people like Donald Trump that have been president so our poster child isn't exactly gorgeous, fit, and a picture of health. But
right.
Well, so this is proof that weight is such a sensitive thing for women and it's so like heavily correlated with beauty. Ugh. So I gained weight. Brittany Brave, being brave and confessing. I've gained 15 pounds and it happened very fast.
Yeah.
Like very fast.
Sure.
Like I feel like at the end of last year, I was like a couple pounds heavier, but I was like, okay, Like I liked how I looked and I was like, all right, whatever. I also was doing strength training. So a lot of it was muscle.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it came on very fast. And even when I'm on like a good health streak, it's not coming off. Whereas in my 20s, it would. Like it would fluctuate and I would get muscle back quickly and lose the weight quickly. So that paired with a handful of other symptoms that are really probably just my life, I guess. I went into the doctor and I was like, something is wrong. Like, I think it's my thyroid. Like my neck is swelling, my lymph nodes, I'm not sleeping correctly. My libido's weird. I'm fatigued. I'm this, but more than anything, I gained 15, 17 pounds in like kind of 6 months. Like what's going on? Turns out it's not my thyroid. Thankfully, like my white cell counts are good. Whatever they took from my lymph nodes are fine or fine enough or whatever. And he was like, my cholesterol's like through the roof.
What is it? May I ask?
270 something.
Wow. I'm like 202, which is already like, you know, borderline whatever.
Yeah.
Damn.
You don't know yours? You don't need to. Because you're a black
Also
man
that
who outsprints people at the gym and you're 23.
At some point in his life, he's still going to need to know it. He just doesn't need to know it
Right now.
For reference, I did get a blood test like 2 weeks ago.
Good
Don't
for
tell
you.
me what it is because it's going to make me feel bad.
Go to the doctor annually, get your physical, get your blood work because you're not invincible even though you're young.
And I'll be the devil on your shoulder.
I've been going to the doctor for
your
my
health
annual
is a
checkup for
mindset
years.
and you only live once, so fuck around and find out.
Oh, Jesus. This is why people like the first episode we did together because there's a what's the word? Is it juxtaposition of your take on things versus mine?
Yeah.
Where you are
I
bad
fuck
advice.
around and you're find out.
I guess I'm just more on like the reasonable decisions, and Brittany's like on the
Not reasonable.
not reasonable decisions.
Yeah. Usually if it makes sense, I have an allergy to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I go to the doctor and cholesterol not great, enzymes in liver low because alcohol's burning through them. My whatever level.
What is happening? My dude came in to flush a toilet because he needs attention. That's what's happening. Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
pick up your Dollar Tree light that you gave me off the floor that broke. I'm not even worried about paying for it.
Was that Sean?
Yeah.
I thought it was the other dude.
Yeah. Thank God.
Okay.
Anyways.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
So anyways, long story short,
Is it?
I kept looking at my doctor and I was like, this has to be something serious.
I think he's looking at the pain in my face as I'm sitting.
I really think we
Like,
should just
you're
end
trying
this
to talk.
episode now because
That's what all the footage is going to be Brittany talking and then cut to me with just fucking pain on my face. That's it. That's the episode. That's it. Keep going. How is your health?
I'm fat. I have to lose
No,
weight.
you're not fucking
I'm
fat.
sorry.
My bones are breaking.
And I'm sitting in a bathroom stall and Papa recording.
Your life is crescendo.
When I hit rock bottom, I'm very stoic about it.
Actually, I think when I hit rock bottom, it'll feel better than this. I'll be like, wow, we up, baby. Call back to
can't.
Billy Corbin
I
episode.
can't.
Anyways, the moral of my story was we put such pressure on weight
We do.
and we're so subconscious about it that there was a part of
We
me
are.
that looked at my doctor and I was like, no, go back and check. There's something wrong.
I've been there.
And he was like, nope, what's wrong is
Your lifestyle.
your lifestyle.
Yeah.
And you drink too much and
Yes.
you're having McDonald's after shows because
Right.
restaurants are closing and you're
Mhm.
washing it down with 2 martinis and an ice
Mhm.
cream. Like you need to. And also he said, like, you are not 22 anymore. Like your body is not going to metabolize or process things and you're stressed and you're traveling and basically, but I was like, you better go back. I need a second opinion. He's like, the second opinion is
Do
me.
better.
It's
That's the
right
second
here.
opinion.
And you need to get on cholesterol medication. So that's the tea.
Are you on cholesterol medication?
No, we've been playing phone tag, me and my doctor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lipitor. Sorry.
it might be Lipitor.
I think it is Lipitor.
I mean, I would like to try and like control it without medicine because I have a general distrust. I don't like medicine.
I only take 2 things frequently,
Okay.
and one is the pill.
Birth
and
control?
Then yes, birth control. And then the other thing is migraine medication. because if you suffer from migraines, anybody that knows that, like regular ibuprofen or Tylenol
Doesn't cut it.
It doesn't cut it. It's not the move. This stuff is specifically to like reduce the swelling in like your brain. So
which sounds
the
important and
best.
legitimate. Yeah.
oh, it's the best.
I do not like medicine. Those both sound very necessary, and that's
Yeah,
great. I just have
Yeah.
a distrust of it. Like even when I'm sick, I try to just kind of barrel through it
sure.
or just do tea and honey and things like that because you know
Zinc is really good, by the way. I don't know if you ever do zinc. It makes you feel a little nauseous, but it's amazing for your immune system.
I have heard that.
Yeah.
I even hesitate taking magnesium for sleep, which it didn't help, and melatonin makes me loopy.
Sorry.
It's
These
okay.
are the sounds that come out of my body when it's in pain.
It's okay.
Fuck.
I'm accustomed to it now, but
No, his face is like, this is what I look forward to someday.
I think if you're listening to the audio version of this, now would be a great time to go over to YouTube, Brittany Brave Comedy, and subscribe because we do a video for this podcast.
The
and it's in
faces
episodes
I'm
like
making.
this that
I'm
you want
sure.
it.
Oh God.
How long have we been going? Because this feels like we're gonna fucking yeah, baby.
The battery ran out 20 minutes ago. We've been
Probably.
talking. We haven't been talking to anybody really.
We're gonna walk out of the bathroom stall. It's gonna be Project 2025. Hopefully,
I
God,
literally
no.
don't know if there's like 15 minutes of usable.
Can we talk? And I'm sorry, you can tune out if you disagree or not, or if you want to debate me, we can re-debate. Kamala won that debate.
Oh, that's not a question.
Yeah.
There's only one person that disputed that.
And it was Donald Trump.
That's like literally one person disputed that.
People were like, you can't really win a debate by literally making shit up and lie. But my face.
Well, he said that it was so funny because he's like, I didn't think it was fair. The moderators, it was 3 against 1. They kept correcting me. I'm like, yes, that is
their
what
job.
fact checking is.
You fucking idiot.
Well, they didn't fact check them the first debate, which they really should have. But it's sad that they had to get to a point where they needed to fact check him because of the lies that he spews.
It would have been really funny to fact check
They're
Trump
eating
and
the
Biden.
dogs.
We're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
That's my favorite thing I've ever heard come out of another human being's mouth on national television.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I love what the internet did with it very quickly. And the internet
they
made like
the
a
music.
song.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. If
And the
you would have
dog.
fact checked Trump and Biden, that would be like putting a high school history textbook
Yeah.
up against AI.
No.
But not really, because he's not as smart as AI.
No, yeah.
I don't know what the comparable thing is, but
I don't either.
I just hope
a
whatever,
work
if
of
you're
fiction.
listening-
Any work of fiction.
any work of fiction.
Any
yeah.
work of fiction.
Yeah, it would be like putting it up against Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something. And even that has more factual
Substance.
substance and articles.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean there is no question that she won the debate,
I will-
especially since he doesn't want to do another one because he's a little baby fat.
He's a little baby
boy.
bitch.
He's a little baby fat boy.
Yeah.
With a bad
And
tan.
I will just say this for anybody listening who may be undecided. Our country was built on some beautiful hopes and dreams, and we are still a lot more privileged than most countries
Yeah,
and definitely more free.
sure.
And I do still believe America the beautiful, and I hold a high esteem for our nation. And I would hope that you do the same, and you don't. I hope you wish for better for your nation than to put a lying convicted felon in the most
Okay.
powerful position.
Isn't
That's
it-
all I would hope for.
Isn't it wild that felons can't vote, but a felon can run for president?
Who wrote this?
Did you know that?
Change it. Fuck. We need to change.
Did you know that?
I did know that, but I forgot, and now you reminded me, and now I'm schwitzing, and I look like
I want to
I've had a glass
remind
of wine.
everyone that Donald Trump hates military people, especially dead soldiers, because he says they're losers. Hi, anyone remember that? That's so weird. He hates black people. He hates people with disabilities.
And
he hates
also
women.
Cubans who keep incessantly voting for him, he hates you too. He's racist.
Yeah, they've. That's a whole layered. That's a whole thing. It's like yeah.
I know it traces back to a fear of communism and
it's rooted in nothing that makes sense to me. And I'm saying this as a Cuban American. It makes no sense to me that the behavior that's been displayed is not troubling to someone that's from a communist country. Like, I don't understand
yeah.
how like January 6th was not like a big wake up call for someone that's from that's been in a communist country like a Venezuelan or a Cuban or whatever to be like, oh,
Scary.
I've seen this before.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's even like
Very strange to me.
he's had 2 assassination attempts, and a government building was
Can
stormed.
I air quote the second one
Sure.
or the first one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna air quote that one. I'm not a
Oh,
conspiracy
yeah.
theorist, but that one
That-
was funky.
Was funky, maybe
Funky.
staged.
That ear looked good though on stage the other day.
I was waiting
It
for him to
looked
unveil a
normal.
piercing. I actually needed more gauze on my ear when I got pierced at the piercing pagoda in South Jersey,
Because they
Tom's
used the
River,
gun.
and that shit
Yeah.
got infected.
Yeah, they use the gun, and the gun makes it's rough.
I
I hate that we went down this far, only because I hate that he exists.
I do too.
I just hate that he's here.
I do too. And it's actually at the point where I'm the most political I've ever been in my life. I feel the most invested in this election, probably because I'm getting older
yeah.
and considering and making the most money I've ever had in my life. Not that it's a lot, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm working hard and I have a career, and I'm older and more intelligent, and I may want kids. So there's all these things that I definitely have a different stake in this election. So myself and my comedy are more political than they were before.
Yeah.
And I will say this, prior when he like first ran for president, and we all were like, really? The rich guy who owns hotels and is a reality star it can
The
run
one who inherited millions and still was able to go bankrupt?
that guy?
How do you inherit millions of dollars and still declare bankruptcy at some point in your life?
Yeah. It's
How's that happen?
everyone's always like, well, he may not be a good humanitarian or politician, but
But
he's a
he's a
great
good
businessman.
businessman.
Like, no,
I'm like,
he's not.
If
Like,
I inherited millions of dollars today,
and fucked it all up.
I
Yeah.
would invest it intelligently. I would find other ways to make good. Like I wouldn't like steaks. I wouldn't create a steak company. Are you too young to know this about Trump's steaks? At some point in the 90s, he had his own brand of fucking steaks.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even know that.
That
but
doesn't
that's
sound
so
like a sound
disgusting.
fucking business. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. So just fucking steaks.
I just can't imagine anybody opening up a steak business.
Omaha steaks. You ever had the Omaha steaks?
Those
The
are
ones
good.
they-
Well,
they
that's where
deliver
steak
them?
like originated, was Omaha. I'm pretty. Anyways, whatever. So I say this to
Steaks.
say, I used to not judge people initially when Trump entered the political landscape.
Oh,
I
I
was
always
like,
did.
I did judge. Yeah, I did. Let me be honest. I did.
Come
I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think it's very relatable for everybody in this room, and maybe for most people listening. And I'm not even going to tie this to Trump to say that at some point, there probably is someone in your life who votes for someone that you do not like and do not agree with, but you still think they're a good person, and you've still been able to work through it. In my case, it is people who vote for Trump. There are still plenty of people in my life that I'm like, I don't consider this person a bad person, but they do support him quite a bit and often vote for him and so on. But I will say this, I compare it to the check engine light on your car, where like the first time he ran or anybody expressed support for him, it's like when the first time like a light goes on in your car and you're like, huh, that's concerning.
Yeah.
And now it's like years later, it's blinking and a bunch of them are blinking and you're like, oh, it's
Should
a
get that fixed.
problem.
Yeah. Should get that fixed.
Yeah, I should get this fixed.
Yeah.
So I have started unfollowing people who are A, aggressive Trump supporters, or B,
Oh, yeah.
saying hateful things about Kamala. And also, if you hate her, and you're saying a woman can't run the country, she's not a queer.
There are
Just admit that you're racist and sexist and you don't want a black woman in power. That's it. That's my end of my
there
spiel.
are other countries with women leaders, like they've been doing this for a while.
Michelle Wolf has a great bit about it. Was it New Zealand? It was
Yeah.
some country that she's like, it's been in existence for like whatever. Oh, no, it's not New Zealand because it's been in existence not for long. It's
I
a
remember
country.
if it was New Zealand or Australia.
It's something. Basically, the bit is like this country has been around for 13 years, and in 13 years they've had 2 female leaders. It's an incredible bit.
It's definitely not New
2.
Zealand.
It's not. That's why I'm saying it's not New Zealand because I remember.
No, but
the
I
rest
think
of the bit.
they did have female leadership at some point. I think in Australia, but even there's other European countries that have done this. It's not the first fucking time. Whatever.
I want a woman president on principle. But anyways, okay.
Yeah.
My foot's falling asleep. I think we may have been in here for 2.5 hours. My crispy rice is spoiled.
I'm going to the chiropractor.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's perfect. We were going to do 45 to an hour. And I'm so sorry that the first 20 of this was manic. But what else can you expect from 2 women?
Well, man, I have to go to the chiropractor.
That's why we have to end the
I'm in
episode.
pain.
Carmen has to go to the
I'm in
chiropractor.
pain. I'm in physical pain.
But this
It's
might be a new
truly-
segment, and it's going to be called
truly.
shit. It's going to be called
Shit talking.
shit talking
I don't even know who we shit talked.
or potty mouth. Maybe we'll call it potty mouth.
Potty mouth or shit talk. Workshop it. Vote on it.
That's it. And I'm going to actually shit talk. I'm going to try to keep Big Yikes to being really deep emotional conversations that people have been connecting with. And then I'm going to curb the shit. Y'all got to pay for the shit talking. Also, so I can track who bought it. And then I can see when it gets out. No, just kidding. It's maniacal. Are you there? Or did you like fall in the toilet?
I've passed away.
Thanks for listening.